Alright, now we're going to show you how to do a dumbbell chest press on the ball. This is a great exercise mainly because not only will you incorporate the upper body, you can also target the glutes, hamstrings, and core. Before we go into detail, let's go over how to get up and back on the ball. The key thing here is to use the legs, not the upper body. Once you try to use your arms, the ball will slip underneath you and that won't go well. Let's just say the ground always wins. Alright, so go ahead and grab a pair of dumbbells. Go a little lighter than usual because doing a chest press on a ball makes the pressing motion a little bit more challenging. So once you got your weights, let them settle in on your lap. Now, go ahead and kick your feet out and slowly recline onto the ball. Go until the head and the upper parts of your shoulders lie flat against the ball. Elevate your hips so that your back does not drop. The weight should be on your heels to engage the glutes and hamstrings. The weights are going to be facing towards your feet. Elbows bent 90 degrees to begin with. Now go ahead and press the weight up until the elbows are straight. Make sure the dumbbells don't hit each other. The key thing about this exercise is the hips. When you're going through the range of motion, the hips tend to move, and this is where you have to engage your core to stabilize the movement. Alright, let's look at some ways to do it wrong. So when we're doing the pressing motion, it's very key to not incorporate the shoulders too much into the pressing motion. So as we can see here, demonstrated by our trainer Mars, as he's pressing the weight up, he's throwing his shoulder as he goes up, so which makes it a little bit more strenuous on the shoulder, taking away from the chest. Here's another way to do the exercise wrong. The hips shift as you're doing the pressing motion, so make sure engage your core to not let the hips shift. If you want to advance this exercise, you could do single arm, where one arm is up the whole time and pressing with the other. The hard thing about this version is the hips tend to drop towards the arm that's moving, challenging the glutes and oblique muscles. So keep the hips from shifting and repeat on the other side. A good rep range for this exercise is about 12 to 15. So now let's recap the exercise. Grab a pair of dumbbells, sit down onto the ball while the weights are rested on your lap. Lean back onto the ball, kicking your feet out one leg at a time. Go until the ball rests on the back of your head as well as the upper parts of your shoulders. Elevate your hips so that the back is flat, applying pressure on your heels. While the weights are facing towards your feet, elbows bent 90 degrees to begin with, press up and down slowly. Repeat exercise for about 12 to 15 repetitions. So that's the Swiss ball dumbbell chest press from beginner to advanced. Remember, always find the right level for you and focus on doing this exercise properly. Target the right muscle groups without any compensation. Hope you learned a lot and provide us with any comments or feedback. If you want more tips and advice on exercise or nutrition, follow us on YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook at Dynamic Grit Fitness. Have a super day.